Hey folks, I'm currently in Lima, Peru, home to some of my favorite restaurants in the whole world, from fine dining to street food, just like the intro says. Today I'm taking you along to a place that a local recommended to me. A lot of locals even haven't heard of. You probably won't find it in any guidebooks. It's a cevicheria. You can only make a booking by calling on the same day. They're only open from 12:30 till 4 for lunch. And it's just phenomenal. They do have a menu, but pretty much they remember what you like. And yeah, I must have been there 10 times now. It's one of my favorite restaurants. I can't wait to take you along. Thanks for joining me as I travel the world, going from fine dining through to street food and local specialties, all in an effort to find the world's best seafood. Lima traffic's not quite as bad as New York, but it has its moments. Depending on where you're staying, getting to Alfredo it's not hard. It's probably 15 to 20 minutes from the tourist areas. Just grab an Uber or something. If you look on TripAdvisor, the #1 rated restaurant is actually called Ceviche. Now, that guy and Alfredo actually trained together, but Ceviche is the touristy version, Alfredo is the local version. And I can't wait to take you. Okay, so you'll note suddenly there's some nice cars around here. It is a street of restaurants in amongst a whole bunch of housing, and not far from here is the National Library. This is it. They do have parking attendants, but this it's not a hole in the wall, but man, I love this place. Sit at the bar today. Hola, amigo. Gracias. First of all, this is a space. They only do 1 or 2 sittings a day. It will fill up, but it's small, it's rustic. Best ingredients, how are you? And the chef does everything. Oh, is that for me? So there's 2 dishes I always get. That's the fish and shrimp. And octopus. Shrimp as well. I haven't had that one. Looks like it's got abalone as well. Oh, I want that one. Yeah, I might have to order that one then. So all the tools of the trade right here. It's beautiful. This is with abalone and shrimp. This is a deluxe special. So depending on the restaurant, they all use all kinds of different fish. Here they use linguado, which is one of the most expensive, but they consider it the best. And they do have a full menu. You can actually ask to see it, but generally you just sit down, he knows what you want, and he'll make it for you. One good thing about traveling alone, you often get into places where they don't have a table available. You get put at the bar, and generally I'd rather sit at the chef's table, bar, sushi counter, whatever it is, anyway, so you get to see really what's going on. So at this point, the staff numbers just about equal the guest numbers. But how good do the fresh ingredients look? Everything I have today will just be fresh and raw. Asking if I wanted to do it. Just a little baby version. take a look. This is the lenguado fish and the octopus. That's what you normally get. But today they've added shrimp. Delicious. And also abalone. And this is the tiger's tears, tegralice, which is basically slightly cooking the fish because of its acidity. Let's do this. Okay, that was delicious. The leche tigre, the milk of the tiger, was also fantastic. I think personally I prefer just the fish and the octopus though. Texturally I think it's better and the flavor is just as good. And it probably works out a lot cheaper. So next I'm going to order their version of a carpaccio, which is again the lenguado fish with olive oil, and you'll see, it's a masterpiece. This is the fillet of fish it's coming from. So a little garlic olive oil, a little spice, and then kind of an emulsion of olive oil. Garlic. And this one's chili. Poquito chili. And then a walnut. I mean, that is as beautiful and I think as delicious as any fine dining meal you'd find in Lima. And that's saying a lot because this is one of the culinary capitals of the world. Woo. Thank you, Master. Slightly oilier than I would normally go for, but you don't eat all of the sauce, so I don't anyway. But just spectacular. And you saw the fish just filleted, just cut up. Oh, and that piece looks like an Australian map. Look at that. It's fitting that I'm filming this on Valentine's Day because I'm in love with this restaurant and this man. Oh my God. a fish-only version, no veggies even, and no onions, but no of the other stuff that he often uses, like the ham or shrimp. Thank you. No, honey. Okay, good. It actually does still have some small veggie in it. This is really too much food for one person. This looks like more of an Italian dish rather than the normal Asian style he goes for. And then it's got mustard seeds. And it smells sweet. Yeah, wow. And the damage. This came in at 225 sols. Now each of the dishes was 65. That's $19.50 US per dish. That's really not cheap by local standards, but when you consider the quality you're getting, phenomenal. The whole meal, 3 dishes and 2 beers came in at $67, but to be honest, that's enough for 2 to 3 people. Absolutely outstanding. Okay. So you can probably see why that is my favorite carpaccio and ceviche in the world. Maybe now my best stir-fried fish, and one of the best fish dishes I've ever had. Stir-frying a dish like that and getting every ingredient perfect is really freaking difficult, and it was just delicious. I can't believe mustard and capers and snow peas and fish go together like that. If you get the chance, do come. Please do like, subscribe and share, and join me for my future search to find the world's best seafood.